So, ladies and gentlemen, when people talk about the Broad Street Bullies of the 1970s, you can probably run off as many names as possible. Bridgman, Selesky, Crisp, Kelly, Goodenough, McElhargy, Schultz, McClish, Barber, Clark, Hextall, excuse me, not Hextall, Parent, Stevenson, forwards, defensemen, Ed Van Imp. But this guy toiled in the minors for years and years and years. But once given a chance, he solidified the Flyers' backline and eventually won a cup in his last season in the NHL. So we're talking about the very underrated and the very, very popular Barry Ashbee. Now, William Barry Ashbee, 5'10", 180-pound defenseman, was born in Western Ontario. Now, he played a full 5 seasons in the NHL for the Bruins and the Flyers. Now, Ashley played his junior hockey with the Barrie Flyers, the OHA, and started his professional career by playing 8 seasons with the Hershey Bears. It may sound like he was mired in the minors, but Hershey had a good team for decades, and only the best lower pro could make the Hershey lineup. Now, he did play 14 games with the Bruins during the 66 season, but only became an NHL regular with the Philadelphia Flyers during 71, but when given a chance, became one of the Flyers' top defensemen. His second year season with the squad, he put up 20 points in 73 games, and joining Ed Van Imp and the Watson brothers and other key skaters, he was part of a feared squad that would go into the opposing rink and basically cause the fans and the players on the other team to shit their pants in fear. Now, he was named to the NHL's second All-Star team and won the Cup with the squad in 74. And he had probably one of the best plus-minus ratings at the time for a defenseman with plus 52. But his career, unfortunately, came to an end where he took a puck in the eye in the playoffs against the Rangers due to an error in shot. And it's kind of unfortunate because they say in hockey you're always one injury away from having your career ended. You look at concussion syndrome, you look at Pierre Mondu, different skaters. Now, Ashbee decided to give back to the Flyers in retirement. He became an assistant coach with the team the following season. But he initially declined the job because he thought it was offered to him just out of sympathy. Now, during his first season as assistant coach, the Flyers won their second straight Stanley Cup, which allowed him to be on the Cup on his for a second time. Unfortunately, bad luck continued. In April 77, he was diagnosed with advanced leukemia and died the next month. Now, his jersey, number 4, was retired by the Flyers on October 13, 77, and the Barry Ashbee Trophy is now awarded each season to the best defenseman for the Flyers. Now, when Montreal defeated the Flyers in the 76 finals, Perron was in the net, there was no Barry Ashbee. How much of that was a factor? Well, woulda, shoulda, coulda. You can't really study something like that. But I don't think Montreal would have scored as many goals against the Flyers to been on so dominant, on the forward lines if Ashbee wouldn't be there. He tried to replace him for years with various prospects, and it didn't pan out. But Bobby Clark once said when Ashbee went down, it was rough getting back. And although he won the Cup in 74, they really missed him on the blue line because, you could see him in some of these tapes. You could find him before the face-off. He'd be talking to Bobby or Bill Barber or different players, sort of like a quarterback of the back end. So AHL totals 137 points in 454 games. NHL totals 85 points in 284 games and 4 assists in 17 games in the playoffs. But Ashbee is not talked about much now in 2020 besides Philadelphia, but he tends to be an archetype, or if you're going to be a defenseman or with a rugged style, Barry Ashbee should be the one that you should follow because it's easy to learn. It's hard to do, but it's easy to learn. 5 steps to the Barry Ashbee defense and you'll be there. Have a good day. Bye.